Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And a special shout out to my man, Crypto Billy. Guys, it is Crypto Billy's birthday. And if you don't know who Crypto Billy is, which I think everybody, at least in here right now, definitely knows Crypto Billy. He is one of our amazing mods. And not only that, guys, he's just a big part of the Candle Mafia. He constantly gives back to the community, whether it's making fire merch, exclusive merch that you can only win and not buy, whether it's giving away merch, whether it's giving away books. A lot of people may not know this, but Crypto Billy bought a ton of Ben's new book, Catching Up to Crypto, to give away to the Candle Mafia. And I mean, he bought a lot of books. He spent a lot of money on those books. We did not give him a discount, and he just did it for the Candle Mafia. So not only does he help us out with the channel infinitely, and obviously I am forever grateful for that, but he is an amazing part of the Candle Mafia. He loves the community. He always gives back to the community, and he gives away, I think he's definitely our top membership gifter. He's a super chat savant is what I like to call him, but his name is Crypto Billy, and he's one of the best mods that I could ever ask for, and it is his birthday, and he's a very special man. So let's get fibs in chat for Crypto Billy's birthday. Give him a happy birthday, or if you got that, pull your fib. Do we have a Crypto Billy? We don't have a Crypto Billy emoji, do we? I think that was in the talks, but I don't know if we got it done just yet. But yeah, let's get a pull your fib or an HBD in chat for Crypto Billy, and I will go ahead and, by popular demand, I'm just kidding. I was going to do this regardless. I'm going to sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope Crypto Billy's in here. I think he is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Crypto Billy. Happy birthday to you. For real, bro. I love you. Thank you for everything you do for this channel. And I know the Candle Mafia loves you. Look at all the fibs in chat for you, Crypto Billy. Let's go. I love you, bro. Happy birthday. I hope you had the best day. And listen, I want you to hang out with us. But please, for the love of God, if you got something else to do, Crypto Billy, go enjoy your day, bro. We will see you tomorrow. Or hang out with us. We want that too. But we just want you to do what you want on your birthday. But guys, with all that being said, shout out to Crypto Billy. But we got an amazing show for you guys tonight. We're taking a look at Bitcoin as finally we've gotten some drastic movement on Bitcoin. It's woken up from its nap. We've gotten a huge move. It's the second time I had to make that joke this week, guys. Bitcoin is still moving flat. Literally nothing has happened, guys. Absolutely nothing has happened. But we do have some interesting stuff popping up on the chart, so I'm going to go over that. We also have an indicator. Interesting. I don't know what that is. But we have an indicator that is actually coming up in nice confluence with some of the key levels we have to the downside. So I'm going to try to go over these things and try to decode if we are going to get this move down, guys, or if we're going to get this squeeze up. But super boring markets. I was actually sleeping before. It's absolutely brutal out there. But we're going to be taking a look at the altcoins as well, guys. And just a heads up, I know I say this all the time, but this is going to be a short stream, guys. This is going to be a short stream, and I swear we are not going to go the full 2 hours. As you guys know, every single time I try to get out of here early, if I have something to do, if it's not completely dire, usually I wind up doing the 2 hours anyway. But I just want to say this is going to be a short stream, and if it's not, we'll be here for 2 hours. But I plan on leaving a bit early, just a heads up for you guys. I got some stuff I got to take care of. But shout out to Crypto Billy with the super chat on his birthday. Bro, I got to super chat you on your birthday. But he says, just want one thing for my birthday. Flat smack that like button for Frankie. And I think that super chat just explains what kind of person Crypto Billy is in one super chat. Thank you so much for that, Crypto Billy, and happy birthday again. And listen, guys, it's Crypto Billy's birthday, so smash that like button. If we get 850 likes, we will give away 2 free premium Discord memberships to 2 Candle Mafia members for Crypto Billy's birthday. And we'll even give Crypto Billy a free premium membership. I'm just kidding, guys. He's already in there. Yeah, guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and say what's going on to the Mafia. And then we'll cover what's going on with Bitcoin or what's not going on with Bitcoin. Also, guys, the Bitcoin white paper hiding in the Mac OS since 2018. It's a little bit sus. But I will say this. The fact that it hasn't been in there since 2009 or 2010 makes me think that Steve Jobs was probably not Satoshi. However, he probably just, well, I guess he didn't, but Apple hopped on the bandwagon right after the 2017 bull market thinking like, oh, crypto must be the next cool thing. Let's jump on board. But is Steve Jobs Satoshi? We're going to be digging deep into it tonight, guys. I'm just kidding. We're just going to talk about it briefly. I don't have any special information for you guys. But before we get into it, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Say what's going on to the Candle Mafia. I see the green names in there. Let's go. Shout out to Marcos 10K pulling that fib for Crypto Billy's birthday. Let's get it. Shout out to Mana. I don't know how to say that name, but shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday, Crypto Billy. All the happy birthdays for our boy. Let's go. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Joe Rod. Shout out to Crypto 420. Welcome in, bro. Good to see you. Shout out to I'm gonna get this one day, guys. It's Cut Nasher, I think, 420. Shout out to you, bro. Chemistry, bro, in the chat. Thank you for being here, bro. Shout out to Dixon, Dave Digital, and Donato Cabrera. We got Gary C. said, will Frankie sing happy birthday to Crypto Billy? Gary C., your wish is my command, bro. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Il Hero, Eric Ward, Crypto Crabman, in full effect right now. Hey, Crypto Crabman, we love you, and I obviously want you here, but could you go on vacation for like a couple days? Because I feel like you're bringing the crab market around. You guys know when the market goes sideways, Crypto Crabman is at it again. I'm just kidding. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We got Sundeep Rouser. What is going on? We got Dixon, Neon Visual, mine, Rocky Top. You'll always be. Shout out to me. Well, shout out to you, bro. And then shout out to Crypto Killer Whale, Donato Cabrera, as I like to call him, and Jeffrey. And last but not least, we got Cozy Babe in the chat. What is going on, Cozy? And John Foster Crypto. What is going on, brother? And without further ado, guys, we do have really exciting stuff to look at. So let's go ahead and jump right into the charts. Here we go. Today's energy is brought to you by Aztecian Cactus Moss Water, Aztecian Cactus Moss Water, which is not any other energy drink that you can buy on the market. This is a special Frankie Candles energy drink. Very healthy and full of collagen for your skin. Very good for your skin. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the charts here because there's a lot of confusion going on right now. All right, Frankie Candles, time to make the market dump. Let's go. Unforgettable name in the house. Unforgettable name. Did you change your avatar? I think you did. Threw me off there just a little bit. But what is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Hippie, you said, are you on steroids? No. Roid Rage! I'm just kidding. No, I'm not on steroids. I don't get that often. But anyway, shout out to you. But guys, let's go ahead and jump on in. I wish I knew where that comment came from. What makes you think I'm on steroids? I would love to know. I'm serious. So let me know in chat because I would love to know. He's obviously, Jerome. Oh, well, yeah, I get that question a lot more. But that is actually not true. Shout out to Jerome. Just for the record, guys, that's not true. Although, I mean, it's Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here. I'm going to put it on log scale. Turn on those Hikinashi candles, and let's go ahead and just take a look at the price action, right? Taking a look at the weekly time frame, guys, I am not going to cover this. We talked about this not only this morning. Shout out to anybody that was in the morning live stream, guys. Shout out to anybody who tuned in this morning. Just a heads up for you guys, that is not yet going to be a normal thing. We just wanted to test it out, see how it went, test the waters a little bit. But we are obviously, we have been doing more market updates in the morning. We're just trying to figure out if we want to make them premieres or pre-records or just go live in the morning. It might just be easier. But shout out to everybody who showed up to the morning stream. A lot of people are like, oh no, is Bitcoin getting banned or something? Why is Frankie going live right now? Must be an emergency. But no, we're just there for that morning sauce. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning into that. But here we go, guys, right? Here's kind of my general sentiment, right? And it really hasn't changed. But the higher time frames in the longer term are calling for more upside. However, they are a little bit overheated at the moment, right? So a short-term pullback is expected. If you watch the channel, you'll know that is what we've been looking at for quite some time here as we just kind of sit flat against this level of resistance. But the VWAP's coming down on all these higher daily time frames, as well as your red dot on your 5, 4, 3, and 2 day are making us think that you could get that move down. But we're just continuing straight on, just straight to the right. Usually we like going up to the right, or on this channel, we don't even care if it goes down to the right. But we're just going right. We're just straight sideways. Absolutely boring market here. But, you know, the bearish signs obviously are obvious. We've been talking about this forever. Not only those red dots on all the time frames I just mentioned, but we also have the bearish divergence with your momentum waves coming out, your price action coming up against that key level of resistance is typically a very bearish sign, right? Or I don't want to say very bearish, but bearish enough to give us a pullback, right? And then we had Ethereum start to pump, and we were like, oh, hey, Ethereum's been leading Bitcoin on the signals quite a bit. Maybe Bitcoin will get that green dot, we'll get that push up, and then we'll get the pullback. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't care which way this breaks. As you guys know, I am in a long and a short position. However, I would prefer for it to break down so I can add to my long position and cash out on my short. But I thought that green dot may give us the push up so we can finally get that drop down. But then we just got swallowed up by that next red dot, which we actually saw coming. But nonetheless here, guys, we do have just, red dot on the daily, red dot on all the higher time frames, and we're just sitting flat, which may be a bullish sign. However, with the bear divs on the higher time frames, it does look like 2009 technically moved to the left. But yeah, we are, when ETH, unforgettable name. But yeah, we are, this red dot on the daily plus those bear divs would indicate that we would get a pull down before our next major move up. And I say major for a very specific reason here, guys. And that is because we could potentially, see a pop to the upside, but I just don't know if it's going to be that next major leg up just yet, until at least those higher time frames. Listen, if they're not going to pull us down, I think what we do is potentially, at least wait for the higher daily time frames to reset. Right now, obviously, we will find out very quickly, not very quickly, but we will find out over the next week or so if these bear divs are going to play out. But kind of the thought here, guys, is even if they don't play out and bring us down to our target of about 25K or our preferred target of about 25K, if it doesn't wind up bringing us down there, we'll at least be able to, let this confirm in about an hour. We'll probably confirm this today. If we confirm this, maybe we just kind of go sideways. That is another option as well, guys. We don't necessarily have to break down or have to break up. We could just continue sideways here, but just letting these daily time frames, whether it winds up being continued consolidation or we get that move down, we will be able to kind of monitor if and when these, or I should just say when, these time frames are going to kind of reset. We need that VWAP to come down here and then come back up, give us another green dot, and that's where I would rather be looking for that big move to the upside, right? And then the daily just playing that red dot, green dot game. And then you pull up the BitLab indicators, guys, and like this is very, 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 very unshaded waves. We've been unshaded here for a while. This does indicate sideways movement. The tall blue waves indicate a bottom, and the big red waves indicate a top. And this is pretty accurate, guys, if we're being honest. Here you go. You got a big red wave up here. We kind of crept up. Similar situation as right here. Our current situation here, guys, does remind me a lot of this situation here. We were kind of thinking the same thing, like ever since, we were looking here, hey, guys, probably going to get a pullback. Probably going to get a pullback, and like at this point we're just like, okay, guys, like this has got to happen at some point. We're going to come down, and then finally we just kind of wiggled around up here, and then finally we got the fall. But that big red wave was giving us a top signal, and then these blue waves pop up on the bottoms. Obviously pretty clear. Red wave top, blue wave bottom. And then we got a little bit of a red wave right up here, but now we're just unshaded, indicating consolidation. And here on the daily, now we are getting some bullish divergences on the BitLab indicator. However, a lot of times, this is pulled from an algorithm. I don't know exactly how this is calculated, but if we were to pull up the RSI here, again, I don't know how this is calculated, but a lot of times here, when you see this, sometimes the divergence isn't even really there, but I don't know if it's pulling it from a different time frame. I don't really know what's going on. So sometimes I do like to check these manually, but again, it's probably just being calculated in a different way. We are getting some kind of a bull div here, MACD, RSI bull divs on the daily. But again, we're not getting any strong bottom signals, and there's no real other indicators that are calling for big bull divs on the daily. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out. But again, just kind of like shaded, unshaded wave, shaded wave, unshaded wave. Just this really kind of shows you we are getting a bottom signal here on the significant movements indicator on the 10-hour. Our 5-hour is just this is the epitome of the market we're in right now. Just complete sideways nonsense. But yeah, not really getting any significant. Really, the only significant signals we're getting on the BitLab indicators is even here on the daily here. Like, obviously, we're not getting a top signal here yet, but we are getting our relative extrema bars outside of that green wave. So BitLab, I would say, is indicating for a pullback here. We're not getting all three indicators lining up, which is really what you want. But the relative extrema is calling for a potential move to the downside. Looking at your 16-hour would give you a little bit of a different story, actually the opposite story. So yeah, things are, as far as the indicators go right now, things are kind of a mess right now, guys, because we're just kind of going sideways, and you're just going to get continued mixed signals as you kind of just wiggle sideways here. But the one thing is, if you come on over, I think I was on regular candles before. You can see here on the regular candles, this is on the weekly. We are actually getting some bear div signals on the hidden volume here. And then you have an RSI bearish divergence on the weekly as well. And you are getting a little bit of a top signal on the significant movements indicator right here as well, right? I think I just said it as well like 14 times. But taking a look at your 6-day, you are getting a pretty strong top signal on your regular candles. 5 days, same story. 4 days, same story. And your 3 and 2 day, kind of the same story. You're kind of unshaded on your 2-day, but your 3 and your 4 day are definitely giving you those top signals, as well as your relative extrema bars outside of your waves. So again, like, it's not just market cipher pointing to the moves to the downside. It's also, the BitLab indicators. There's a lot of things potentially pointing towards the downside. So that is why I'm calling for the pullback for anybody who might not be familiar with kind of my sentiment as of right now. But As I said, guys, we do have Bitcoin dominance falling. It might be time for the altcoins to kind of start to shine a little bit here. Now, I don't know if I would be calling for some kind of crazy, massive alt season, but just in general, guys, anytime Bitcoin goes sideways, this is kind of how things work, right? Anytime Bitcoin moves sideways like this, it gives alts the room to make a move, right? Because you have people who are buying Bitcoin all the way. Let me go ahead and come down to... let me just hide all this TA real quick, guys, so I can draw on this fresh chart, right? So anytime you have Bitcoin make a big move up, right, you're going to have the people who were actually buying the bottom right down here, potentially taking profits as they've rode this entire move to the top. They're going to be taking profits, and a lot of time what happens, guys, is they will take profits, right, as Bitcoin moves sideways. They will take some profits and then roll them into the altcoins, more like the larger cap altcoins, and then it kind of trickles down to the medium caps, the small caps, and then the micro caps. I typically kind of look at this fondue fountain of money exchange from Bitcoin into the alts more in the bull run. I kind of focus more on that. I don't really look at it in the bear markets, but it can happen, right? And the fact that we are wiggling sideways, we are starting to see some of the altcoins fly a little bit, and that could be because of this consolidation. Obviously, we do have the Bitcoin dominance. We do have Bitcoin dominance starting to fall as we have come up to, the same highs, at about 48% here. We are starting to get a little bit of a cool off here. So not a crazy surprise that the alts are kind of running here. But again, I don't know if I'm calling for some kind of massive alt season. We actually looked at in the morning stream today, we actually looked at, we were looking at token metrics, kind of giving they have a little indicator here that lets you know if you're in Bitcoin season or altcoin season, right? Back in August of 2022, apparently we were in altcoin season, and then it kind of just uses AI to calculate when you're in Bitcoin season and altcoin season. Obviously, you don't just want to base everything off this one indicator, but this would be indicating that we are nowhere near alt season, right? We were closer to alt season in February when we started seeing, I think that was probably when we were seeing like the AI coins fly, stuff like that. So, this is not indicating we're in altcoin season, but again, anytime you see Bitcoin dominance fall or kind of see Bitcoin just kind of wiggle sideways, that's kind of when you see the alt start to fly, right? So, but other than that, guys, I am cautioning everybody. Again, I've been saying this for like what feels like a year. The bearish signs are there, right? Like they're there. But you just want to be careful that we don't squeeze to the upside, because there are some things popping up on some other indicators that could be showing us or foreshadowing a potential short squeeze incoming. But again, I don't know if that's going to bring us up to, massively new highs, or if it's going to give us the actual big leg up that we're all looking for before we get a pullback, right? But again, we looked at this yesterday. If you come back down, I know a lot of people are comparing this, and as we are too, comparing this to that 2019 fake out bull market that we got here, all the way up into that macro golden pocket, getting us like within, I think, 30 or 40% of that all-time high. And this was basically, you could see, right? Like, in my opinion, I would argue that, if we were to directly compare this, we are somewhere maybe in this section. We have gotten like 2 legs up, so maybe we're closer in this section. But you could see there really was not many pullbacks here, right? We came up, we kind of did what we're doing now, wiggling sideways, getting little pullbacks here, but then we just fly up again. This crazy wick, I don't know what happened there, but that was a decent pullback. But other than that, you're kind of just wiggling up and to the right, get a little pullback, another leg up, right? So you want to understand, and then, like, if you look at this on higher time frames, there were barely, if you look at the daily, I think it was, the daily barely had any, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, that was what we were looking at. But yeah, like, just not really that many red candles here. And you can see our move that we've gotten this cycle, arguably even less red candles. They all kind of actually just came at the same spot. I would actually argue that this move actually looks a little healthier in my opinion. But yeah, so I just be cautious, because, sometimes when in these explosive runs, guys, price can just push and push and push. But yeah, if we do get a move up, guys, again, like, I would think it would be more of a short squeeze situation where we kind of just got like some kind of crazy volatility. I think if it does happen, it will happen out of nowhere. It's going to kind of be like, oh my God, like we're going to be on stream talking about something and someone's going to be like, oh my God, Bitcoin just ripped. Oh my God, and we're going to go down here. We're going to look at Bitcoins and be like, oh my God, we're pumping. But I do think it will be more of a short squeeze situation, kind of where we come up and then get a quick dump and eat up all the gains. But other than that, guys, the indicators really are calling for the downside. Now, one thing I want to show you guys, as we have been talking about the key levels that I am looking at to the downside, this morning we were talking about how the key level that we do not want to lose is at about $26,700. If we wind up losing this level, guys, you do want to understand that we do have a fall off in volume here, right? Like we are basically sticking to this high volume node as we are ranging up here. And then we basically have a big gap all the way down to about 24/7, which is why I have this blue box. That is part of the reason why I am looking at this level potentially to get bullish confirmations, add to my long position, and then get our real leg up. This would be a much healthier move. I would like to see something similar to what we saw right here, where you get the big move down, hit some support, and then, you know, like I said on last night's live stream, really dig your feet into the dirt and, you know, pump up those calves and launch up to that next, give us that next leg up. I would love to see something like that where we get, you know, big move up, little move down, another leg up, a little move down, a big move up, a little move down, and then another big move up. That is kind of what I would be looking for here, or what I would like to see. That would be a very healthy move in my opinion. And I do want to show you guys here, when we're looking at Lux Algo, now we've been talking about the Smart Trail for quite some time now. The Smart Trail is a lot of people ask me, Frankie Candles, how do I get into these positions if I miss the original move? Because you always say don't FOMO into a position. So how do I know to get back into, a position after the original move, right? Well, first off, you want to wait for a retracement. You guys will know we talk about the golden pocket retracements constantly, but another tool that could really help you here is the Lux Algo Smart Trail. A lot of times you will get price in a big move. It really works better in trending markets. A lot of times you will get a big move up, and then when you start to pull back, you will come into that smart trail, and then you can see here you did get a strong buy signal, which was indicating that you were going to hold this support and get a move to the upside. Now, obviously, guys, I want to be very clear. You do not just want to trade. Anybody who might be new here, I know there are buy and sell signals on this chart, but please be cautious. You don't. This does not mean that you can just sell when it sell when it says sell, and you can't just buy when it says buy and make money. Now, will that work sometimes? If you bought on this buy signal, technically you would be in profit right now, but you don't just want to trade. You don't just want to trade based off of these signals, right? So I just want to be clear about that. But when you get that move up, again, when you're in a trending market, a lot of times price will like to pull back to that smart trail, and you'll kind of get support there. You get a confirmation of a strong buy signal. You had the green dot on your momentum wave here. You had money flow coming back up. So there were more reasons than one to potentially look to add to a position or get into a long here. But that smart trail acted as a great place to start looking for some support, right? And then you can always double check and see, hey, is there any confluence with like a golden pocket or something like that? You could pull some fibs, find some confluence. But the reason I bring this up, guys, is because, again, another thing that kind of gives us a good amount of confluence at this level is you could see our smart trail is coming up right in that 25K level, right? So if we do get that pullback, it would be a nice bit of confluence to know that, if we are going to hold here, we do have the smart trail coming in there as well. And we may see something very similar to this. If we do get that move down, you might come up, pull back into the smart trail, hold that level of support. Not only is it the smart trail, it's also the value area high of our range. It's also the highs from all the way back here in August of 2022. So just another added level of confluence, which just really, if we get this pullback, I would love to see that pullback. It would be super healthy. And if we got bullish confirmations, I'd feel really good about adding to my long position at this point before another move up. So really, guys, that's really what we're looking at on Bitcoin. Again, the most important level of support that you want to be looking at for Bitcoin is going to be, right, don't forget you have this NPOC at about $27,000 even. You also have the psychological level of 27K, that nice even level. People like to have those limit orders set. So don't forget that. So that MPOC at about 27K is likely to give you some kind of support. However, if you lose that level, this is kind of your last level of defense at $26,695. If you lose that level, that is where you are likely to fall into that low volume gap that we talked about. You can see it on the volume right here. Once you lose that level at $26,685, you are likely to fall through that gap and potentially come down to that blue box, which would be exactly what I am looking for, right? And then again, if we wind up getting a move to the upside, guys, I am just going to, take more profits on my long. I don't know what just happened to Lux Algo. It just disappeared. I don't know what that was about. But if we do get a move up here, I am in a long position. I will get stopped out of my short, at a small loss, and my long will continue to profit. Now, I won't be able to add to the position, which is kind of a bummer, but it's already in profit, and I still have a decent bit in there to make some gains on the way up, so I'm not too worried about it. Shout out to the Biomex saying happy birthday to Crypto Billy. Blow them candles out, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the Biomex. Bing bong. I'm looking for our electric lighter, guys, because I want to light up this candle for Crypto Billy. Hang on one second. I don't know what happened to the lighter, guys. Mrs. Candles, stop. I'm live, Mrs. Candles, stop. Okay, stop it, Mrs. Candles. Okay, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I got up to, I didn't even know Mrs. Candles was hiding behind the desk here. Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Hey, Mrs. Candles. Hey. What's up, Mrs. Candles? What's up? Hey. How you doing? I'm in trouble, guys. Anyway, here we go, guys. Continuing on, but that is really kind of the key level here is that 26,000. What is it? 26,675, or where is it? 26,600 and I'll just get the exact level for you guys. $26,695. Almost got caught red-handed there, guys. Go easy on him. But yeah, that is the key level that I'm watching. If you fall through that gap, that's where I do think you'll get that move down. Other than that, guys, if you hold support here, you may just continue to range, right? I just like, at this point, I feel like if I just say, I was so embarrassed when you threw money like a peasant this morning. Shout out to Dave Digital. Busted. Shout out to Patrick. But yeah, that is, my God, Frankie. My God, Frankie. Here for TA, bro. Keep going. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I really wanted to light that candle for you, bro. But yeah, that is the key level, guys. And again, really nothing has changed, right? And I'm kind of inclined to say that we're never going to break out of this range, just so the candle gods can hear me and be like, haha, Frankie Candlesticks, we're not breaking the range. We're doing it right now. And then maybe price will move. But again, technicals are pointing to the downside. And then as we come down to the lower time frames here, guys, your 3 hour had that green dot, but it is getting swallowed up by that red dot. And then coming down to the 2 hour, kind of the same deal, getting that red dot printing. Yeah, money flow coming out on your 45-minute, your 24-minute, your 15-minute. So yeah, I would still hold on to, my thoughts that price will come down more likely than it will come up, right? I do think that pullback is going to happen before we get our next move up. But again, I just sound like a broken record. Sentiment remains exactly the same, but we'll have to see what happens. Again, I am prepared in either direction. If we do get a move down here in the next, if we do get a move down here, guys, again, first real level of support I will be looking at is our value area low, because as we remain in this range, guys, I am just going to continue trading this range, right? We did get a bounce off that local golden pocket here, but we are stuck below that POC. So until we get above that POC, I am not expecting to get any moves up. If we get rejected at this POC, just due to the laws of the volume profile, it will be more likely to reject that POC and get a move down back to our value area low, which is coming in at 27,423. So that is basically how we're feeling about Bitcoin, guys. Again, not anything really too exciting to look at here. However, for anybody who is feeling extra bullish, guys, we brought this up yesterday. I do just want to say, if we do, which I do think we will get that big move up eventually, but when we do get that move up, guys, I do think there is a decent chance that we could come up to some way higher prices, right? I do think another level I am looking at is about 32,900 to come test the lows of these wicks here. But again, if we go ahead and pull our macro golden pocket, guys, there are some exciting targets here, right? Because if you go from the high to the low here. Our macro golden pocket, I think I said local, but that macro golden pocket, also, I don't really think there's like a legitimate thing that separates a local and a macro golden pocket. Like, what is the exact distance or thing that makes it macro or local? So I guess it's kind of subjective. So I guess this is a local fib on this cycle, but a macro fib compared to local price action. I don't know. But point is, this macro golden pocket is coming in between about 48 and 50K, which is a very, very bullish, price target. And I know a lot of people are like, Frankie Candles, lay off the hopium pipe. But here's the thing, guys. This would bring us within 30% of the previous all-time high, which is not the craziest thing in the world, because back in 2017, we looked at this yesterday. Back in 2017, if you pull from the low to the high of from the high of the bull market to the low of the bear market, we ran up into that macro golden pocket and came within about 30% of the all-time high. So that is not impossible, guys. I do think, I definitely think we can get up to 30K at some point here. But if things start getting real bullish, maybe more banks go down, something like that. There's some kind of narrative likely will happen. I think we could potentially run up into those areas at some point. I'm not calling for this tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or next week, or 2 weeks from now. I'm saying eventually, right? But I actually think if you, now this was a little different. If you pull it from this cycle, from the lows to the highs, you can see you came up and tapped that local golden pocket before getting a really big rejection back down before coming back up into your bull run. So very, we run into these golden pockets and get reactions off of them very, very often. It's happening every single cycle. So what is to say that we are not going to come up and hit this? The question is it going to be exciting, and are we going to come up and hit this soon? Or are we going to kind of go bing, bong, boop, bing, bong, bing, bong, boop, bing, bong, boop, and then we hit it here, and then we come up for the bull run, potentially. But guys, other than that, that is basically what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. And then locally, kind of more in the short term here, guys, coming down to the lower time frames. Again, red dot on your 2 hour. I do think more locally, I would be looking to potentially get a move back down to our value area low at $27,457. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the altcoins. We're actually not doing that bad on time. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Tommy Gun. Shout out to Tommy Gun. Perfect name for the Candle Mafia. Frankie, if we hit 42,000, won't we then have a head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it because, there's not really much else to look at here. So let's see. If we come up and hit that, won't we have a head and shoulders on the daily? Let's see. You guys know I'm not a big pattern guy. We'll just say head and shoulders. Maybe like a giant inverse head and shoulders. Woo, baby. And then your neckline would be that macro golden pocket. Yeah, that could be. And then you come back down to test 30K maybe? Oh, God. What a nightmare that would be. Everybody be calling bull run back on. And then once you reject it all the way back down to these lows, people would be calling for 8K again. So that would be an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, I don't know as far as regular head and shoulders. I see more of an inverse head and shoulders. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. But let's go ahead and continue on here. I hit that like button. Did you? Shout out to Jessica, our female resident Candle Mafia representative. Shout out to you, Jessica. Let's go. And then I did see, I think Hannah Smith is in the house. Shout out to Hannah Smith. I've been calling Hannah King Hannah Smith. Hannah King. How many times have I called you Hannah Smith? I think I know a Hannah Smith in real life, and I think that's why I messed that up. But shout out to Hannah King, and shout out to Hannah Smith if you're watching this. Shout out to Hannah King, gifting that Frankie Candles membership. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah. And shout out to Thesis himself. Hey, Thesis, what's going on, bro? He says Max Payne is higher before new lows. Hey, Thesis. I'll take new lows, bro. I will take new lows. But let's go ahead and, BTC needs a training montage so it gets strong enough to break this range. Yeah. At this point, guys, I used to have a preference. The bird next door said my wife just said, bing bong. Shout out to your wife, bro. Yeah, I used to kind of have a preference of breaking to the downside. At this point, guys, I'm just praying for a breakout in either direction. I don't even care if it goes down or up. Because I'm already in my long, right? Like, so if I'd rather get stopped out of my short right now and just have price move than wind up sitting in this range for any longer because I'm going absolutely nuts. I would go less nuts if I wasn't a YouTuber. I need stuff to talk about on this live stream, Bitcoin. Do something. I'm about to fight Bitcoin, guys. I already took out the sweatshirt. I'm always fighting the sweatshirt. You guys know the sweatshirt. I'm about to fight Bitcoin. But let's go ahead and jump into these altcoins, guys. Rob the Crypto Snob will go ahead and count up the votes and let me know. The price action isn't giving me much confidence. Yeah, shout out to Ron. But yeah, Rob the Crypto Snob will add up your votes and let me know which altcoins we're going to be looking at. Guys, real quick, while we are waiting for the altcoin votes to get counted in, I do want to bring something up really, really quickly. I'm going to pull up my face cam here because I got to go dig into Discord real quick. I don't want to show anything. I don't want to show any like personal messages or anything. But let's go ahead and I want to show you guys something because we are introducing a new, I don't know what to call it, a new room. Right? We got the free Discord, which we got to make a cooler name for. And then we got the kitchen, which is what we call the premium Discord. But guys, we are now opening up a new section of the Discord called the dining room, which is kind of like, you have the premium, you have the free, and then the dining room is kind of in the middle where you get a little taste of some premium features. But it doesn't cost anything. Let me break it down for you guys. We'll pull back up that screen. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dining room, right? So with the dining room, guys, I think here we go. Let's see. Okay, so I just want to run through this really quickly with you guys. So basically, is it an announcement? What is the Tony D? Why does this look different? Maybe this is just unlock access. Okay, so here it is, guys. So this is the dining room, and we're offering a bunch of really cool channels here. Like I said, it's kind of like freemium, but you can basically get access with this, access to this. It's completely free, money-wise. All you have to do is sign up using one of our referral links, and you'll get full access to all of these channels, announcements, which isn't really anything that special, but you get an exclusive chat for everybody in the kitchen. This is probably the thing I'm most excited about. The Altcoin Gems channel is a channel where basically I will be posting altcoin gems based off of more than just token metrics, but we do use token metrics in this. So we use the token metrics premium subscription to find the altcoin gems that token metrics is bullish on or token metrics AI is bullish on. And these have worked really well. We've been kind of testing this out as like a bonus feature. And we've been testing them out, guys, and a lot of these altcoins absolutely fly. We've been getting really, really good hit rate with this. I just dumped I think 5 or 6 new coins in there that are brand new, like freshly looking bullish. And if we are going to see an alt season, that may wind up being really good. But if Bitcoin dumps, then they probably won't pump. But if that alt season comes, those 6 altcoins are at least some of them, not financial advice, no guarantees. But we have had really good performance on these in the past. But, past results are not, or past performance is not representative of future results. But there you go. You got the altcoin gem channel, which has been working out pretty good. Airdrop watch. Chemistry Bro is going to be helping us out with this because Chemistry Bro is on top of all the newest airdrops and all that good stuff that I don't have the shelf space to deal with. Chemistry Bro is going to be dropping tons of really good sauce. We got a sneak peek to what he was doing on that. So we're going to offer that to the dining room as well. And then you get 1 giveaway per week for the people in the dining room. Special prioritized content request. And then you guys also, this is another saucy thing for you guys. You get 1 premium TA post per week. So you get once a week. You will get a little bit of a taste of what goes on in premium. So you can kind of test it out and try it out for free. And then we will have, this is not set up just yet, but we will have a live running book map page that everybody can watch, so you can kind of see where all the liquidity is. And then the 24/7 Lux charts. We will have a chart with maybe multiple time frames showing the Lux algo signals and all that good stuff. And all you really have to do, guys, is click either on Femex or BitGet. We will be adding more exchanges to this as time goes forward. But if you click here, you could sign up using our, this will bring you using our ref link. You could click this, sign up, and then get your UID that you got from using this link. And then click on whether Femex or BitGet, whatever you signed up for, click there, and then you will take your new UID that you just spawned. and you'll copy it here, hit submit, and then I think it's give us within 72 hours, you should be granted access. So just a bunch of just extra sauce for you guys, and then obviously it doesn't cost you money to sign up with the referral links. But yeah, there you go. It's kind of like a freemium way to get some extra sauce. And again, guys, that altcoin gems channel I think is going to be a favorite, especially you guys will be able to see the things that we've posted in there thus far, and there's before and after pictures. And yeah, token metrics is fire, guys. So there you go. I just wanted to cover that really quick, let you guys know. I do believe Tony D can probably back me up on this. I believe this is live right now. Yeah. So I think it says live right now. Tony D, correct me if I'm wrong. So if you guys want to go check that out, definitely hop up in there and hop up in there and get into the dining room. And with all that being said, guys, let's get right back to the charts. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at Ethereum before we jump into the altcoins. Thank you for that, Rob. Let's go. He says, yeah, there we go. The altcoins for tonight are ETH, ADA, Matic, and Filecoin. Thank you, Rob, for only giving me a few because I am trying to get out of here just a little bit early. Let's check that. Is Steve Jobs Satoshi? 72% of you guys say no. I'm probably going to agree with you there. It's like I said. Okay, Tony D said that will be live tomorrow. So I'll remind you guys tomorrow for anyone interested in getting into that stuff. Into that stuff. I don't know what that meant. But let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. We even got some of the spider lines on this chart. Let's go. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. 672 people in here. We got 200 and something likes. Let's get it up to 550. Let's do this. 550 likes. We'll spin the wheel 15 times for Crypto Billy's birthday. Let's go. Smash up that like button. Let's get it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Taking a look at Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Let's go ahead and dig in here, right? Green dot from yesterday was confirmed, but that VWAP did skirt right back around, coming back down towards that zero line. Let's check out that 12-hour. Red dot is printing. Your 16-hour red dot is also printing. So naturally, guys, I'm going to come down to those lower time frames and check on the money flow. Because you guys know, Lazarus, shout out to Lazarus Hand, said, Jobs, absolutely not, not Satoshi, because I'm Satoshi. Well, there we go, mystery solved. Shout out to you, bro. But take a look at that 16-hour, guys. Coming down to the lower time frames, you guys know when you have money flow crossing into the red on time frames like the 45-minute, the 90-minute, and that 1 hour, with that 16-hour red dot, things could wind up coming down very quickly. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is because, we do this, we kind of do this often, right? We'll put that vertical line, right? We'll drop that vertical line. Somebody remember this because we always forget. I always forget, I should say. So here we go. We're going to put that vertical line. I'm going to put it maybe a candle over or two. And let's see. We're going to go money flow, crossover into the red. Oh, my God. There's 666 people in here. Oh, no. Money flow crossover into the red. Price go down from here. We'll say it like a caveman. There we go, right? So this is what we're looking at. If we get that money flow crossover into the red with that 16-hour red dot, that could potentially wind up giving us a move to the downside and a decent move, right? So that's what I would be looking at. Again, that daily red dot, we'll see if we get it in about an hour and a half. We'll see if we can get that red dot on the daily. But other than that, guys, coming down to our lower time frames, the 4-hour VWAP is coming back up. Your money flow is kind of coming up a little bit as well. Yeah, money flow coming out on the 2-hour. Again, the 1-hour money flow is coming out pretty aggressively. I would watch out. Well, let's come down to the 45-minute money flow in the red. Yeah. So I will say this. Yeah, I would lean... It kind of looks like we're going to go sideways, guys. I'll be honest with you. I hate to say it, but it does look like we may just kind of continue sideways here. Maybe we come down a little bit. Maybe we come up a little bit. But I don't really know if there's going to be any extreme movements coming up anytime soon. S4if. I don't know how to say your name, but he says, should I put all my money in Bitcoin right now? I can't tell you to do that or not to do it. That's a decision you're going to have to make yourself. Let's see. Let's see. Hippie, you said, I'm sure you're on steroids. I'm not on steroids. Why do people, do I look jacked right now? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. If you think I'm on steroids, I'll take it. You know what? I'm just going to pretend that you're saying I'm on steroids. You're right. I'm jacked. I am. Yeah, you can't see it really, but you should see me. I'm big down here. You have no idea. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. But yeah, so for Ethereum, I'm actually going to come down to a... Oh, no, we cleared this chart. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look more locally. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some volume here, guys, on the higher time frames. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull this local range that you guys know we just recently broke out of, right? This was where we were looking for, shout out to anybody that was in that live stream, looking at that value area high, saying if we break out, you will wind up getting a, let's see, VR. There we go, right? We were looking at this volume gap saying if we crack this value area high, boom, we're going to snap right up to this level, which is basically, almost exactly what happened. And then we were looking for another pop up to that $1,900 level. I might have said 18,000, but $1,900 level. We got it, and now we are cooling down, basically seeing exactly what I wanted to see, guys. If we can hold above this level at about $1,870 for Ethereum, that would be pretty bullish in my opinion, and in that case, we may be able to continue up to our next major target, which is getting us pretty close to that $2,000 level. And if we go ahead and zoom out here, you could see... yeah, there you go, right? We're getting up to those highs that we made back in August over here. We also, that is where our next spike in volume is. And the more we zoom out here, it becomes a little more clear. There's your high volume node. I would actually bring it down. About $1,985, $2,000 would be the next target. Once we start breaking that $1,922 level, that's where you get that move through that low volume gap up to that almost $2,000 level, which would be the next place I'd be looking for price to go. And then if things get really crazy, we could wick up into this spider line here, which, I mean, depending on when that happens, we could push up into that $2,074 level, which isn't impossible, but I would be looking at that $2,000 level first for the more strong level of resistance. All right, let's see. Shout out to Dave Digital. Let's see. I think Hippie is confused with what steroids do. I think what he means is I'm not going to get into it. He probably is wondering why I'm so energetic. And he doesn't know the difference between steroids and whatever makes you hyper. But unfortunately, I don't remember what was his name? Hippie? This is called passion, my friend. I am this energetic because I have passion for what I do. Shout out to you, man. And it is the Aztecian cactus moss water, right? But let's go ahead and continue on here. That is basically, again, not much has changed for Ethereum either. That daily, what I would be looking for to see if we're going to get a move down or a move up would be that daily red dot on Market Cipher. Is going to be a pretty clear indication that we will come down, especially paired with that 16-hour red dot with the money flow coming out. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see. All right, where's our list at? Rob says, I know FTM was on there, I think. Where's Rob? There it is. Nope. Dang, Chappie pumping. Dang, he got pushed real far up there. Okay, ADA. ADA is next. Let's go. All right, let's see. Okay, taking a look at ADA. Boom, look at the Coinbase chart. And we'll get rid of all RTA, and we will start fresh. Okay, taking a look at that 16-hour red dot is confirmed. 16-hour red dot is confirmed. Your 10-hour red dot is confirmed as well. Taking a look at your daily. Yeah, daily red dot confirmed as well. VWAP coming straight out. Money flow coming out as well. I do want to take a look at the weekly. VWAP is rolling over on your weekly, but money flow is headed in the right direction. Taking a look at your 6-day, 5-day, 4-day VWAP. I mean, it's looking very similar to Bitcoin, if I'm being honest. No bear div here on your 2-day. And then, yeah, your daily, things look boring, guys. I'm not going to lie. Taking a look at your 4-hour, looking for the green dot with your money flow coming up. I would say in the short term, you may be able to get a pop to the upside. I'll pull a little bit of volume on it. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull that volume to here. Bada boom. There we go. So, yeah, we may be, you'd have to get above that POC. I would look for that 4. I mean, you are getting rejected at the 0 line here. I mean, impossible to read. Red dot. Well, due to the volume profile here, guys, I'll pull a more local range. We'll pull it here. Yeah, so let's see. Let me pull a fib. Pull a local fib here, likely. Yep, that 786 comes in right below your value area low. I would say, guys, these are the levels you want to hold, right? If we lose this value area low, which with this 2-hour red dot could be potential, but really what I would be looking for here, guys, I mean, money flow is coming out on the 2-hour as well. If we push down, I would look at this 786 at about 37 cents to potentially put in a little bit of a lower low, and then potentially at that time, you may be, I mean, it may get invalidated, guys. I would be careful because you don't have much lower to go here. But if you could put in a higher momentum wave, you might make somewhat of a bullish divergence as you deviate outside of your value area, and that could wind up giving you a ride back up to your value area high, kind of similar to what happened right here. You had lows, 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 and then you had a slight bullish divergence right here, and then bang, you got slapped right back up to the value area high. But yeah, that 2-hour red dot is likely going to push you a little bit lower. So that's what I would look for. But your next 4-hour red dot may be the next, or 4-hour green dot with money flow coming up might be the next time you get a move to the upside. Other than that, really nothing screaming out to me. 2-day looking for a red dot. 3-4-day also looking for red dots. Your daily, again, red dot confirmed. So just looking very similar to everything else. I do think you either, it looks like you might continue to range up here. If anything, I may lean towards a short-term bounce, but with money flow coming out on almost all of these time frames, I do think you are probably more likely to continue down a bit. I mean, yeah, you might just continue sideways, guys. You might just continue sideways. This looks boring AF. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. There is Cardano. Again, really nothing to take away from here, but those are the levels I would look at. Your value area low. Let me mark out these levels for you guys. Value area low coming in at about 38 cents. Your POC coming in at about 38.5 cents, and then your value area high coming in at about 40 cents, a little bit less than 40 cents. So those are the levels I would look for. And then this level here at about 36 or 0.3697 cents. If you lose that, you may get a quick drop down to that 36 cent level. But at that point, it's just like you're basically going sideways. If you zoom out enough, you're just basically going sideways, which is absolute disaster. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Hopefully we could get a coin with some volatility going on here. Let's go ahead and see. Shout out to Frankie pulled his fib, or Captain Kirk, as I like to call her. What is going on, Cap? Thank you for being here. Does anyone else have the never-ending story song stuck in their head? You know, the turnaround, look at what you see. I don't know that song. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just can't tell from reading it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next altcoin, which is going to be Matic. Let's take a look at Matic. Bada boom. Let's see. I hope something happens tomorrow, guys. I really do. It's Friday. Maybe we have something happen over the weekend. I just hope something happens, man. Something's got to happen. VWAP work, yeah. Matic VWAP is working its way to the downside here. Not the best sign. Your 16-hour red dot is confirmed. Money flow is coming in the right direction. Generally, you are coming out locally here, but generally you are cruising to the upside, which would be a bullish signal. Hate sideways. Trader 6X. Me too. It's great for the scalp trades, but I mean, I'm just bored at this time. I'm at this point. Shout out to A-Train in the chat. Someone said hi to him. I don't see his name, but I believe he's in here. Shout out to A-Train. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. 666 people in here again. Oh God. Shout out to Bobby Chulo. Bobby Chulo in the chat. Let's go. All right, let's see. Bada boom. Yeah, money flow coming in the right direction on the 12-hour as well. Red dot on the 10-hour confirmed. Yeah. Oh, God, man. This is brutal. It looks like I don't even know what to say anymore, guy. I mean, this looks the same as Cardano. It's like rejected on the 4-hour at the 0 line. Money flow kind of coming up. That next green dot is likely to give you a move up, but when you zoom out, you're just going sideways. This is horrible. Oh, God. But yeah, movement, if we do continue down here a little bit, is that 2-hour red dot confirmed, money flow coming out. Really, it's the money flow we're looking at, guys. So money flow coming out on your 2-hour. Money flow is in the red on the 6-hour. Your 30-minute is in the red. 45-minute is coming out aggressively. Your 90-minute is also curving to the downside, and your 1-hour just crossed over into the red. You do have somewhat of a head and shoulders here on your momentum waves. That might give you a move up, but money flow crossover into the red here is a little bit more bearish in my opinion. May be able to give you a push all the way back down to your value area low. I'm going to pull a little bit of more local volume right here. Testing a local POC. I would take a look at this level. I'm going to get rid of this volume. I'm going to pull a fib. Let's see, from the low to the high. Yeah. So you are hitting this local golden pocket. If you lose this local golden pocket, I think you may be able to continue down to your value area low at about $1.07. If you get some kind of a strong bounce off of this golden pocket, you may be able to get a ride back up to your POC at about $1.14. And then your value area high comes in at $1.17. But again, I'm actually going to pull that local, so let's actually get rid of the macro range and take a look at what we got going on, right? So right here, that golden pocket / POC is going to be your next level to hold. Now, if you lose that level, that is where I think you come down to your value area low. If you get a deviation outside of this value area, I would look for some support on the 786 at about $1.09. So, yeah, that is basically the levels I would be looking at, guys. Let's see. Fridays are good, especially if you're Italian. Bada bing. Let's go. Shout out to Creighton. Let's go. Fellow Paisan. Let's go. I'm tired of testing local POC. I need some of that Miami POC. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Crypto Anon says Fridays scare the crap out of me. They will collapse the system on a Friday. That's what they say, right? Because the banks are closed on Saturday and Sunday. So, they're going to go ahead and try to do it outside of banking hours, guys. That's what they say. But let's go ahead and continue on here. That's basically what I'll be looking at for Matic. But again, nothing really that crazy setting up here. Boring price action, guys. Boring price action. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Can we dump at this POC already? My short needs dumpage. I know. Me too, bro. Me too. Shout out to Ken, bro. Did you all know that Superman only trades on Friday nights? Yeah. It's his crypto night. Let's go. Shout out to you, Captain Kirk. Did you make that up? That's an amazing dad joke. Let's go. Shout out to Captain Kirk. But let's go ahead and take a look at Filecoin, guys, as we are running out of time a bit here. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got some. All right, so here we go. Gonna go ahead and I guess, okay. So just so you guys know, I don't know for a fact, right? Last time we looked at Filecoin, I assume, right, because of the way we do our TA, this is probably a value area low, a POC, and a value area high. But the reason I think this is a POC is not because it's the level in the middle of the range. It's because of the way price is clinging to it like a magnet, right? A lot of times, guys, POCs, I'm going to see if this is actually a POC. It might not be, but a lot of times, the POCs attract price like a magnet, and price will just kind of wiggle around on that POC. But let's see if this is actually a POC here. Open up that visible range volume profile. Open up the value area high, POC, value area low. And I don't know exactly what range we were probably looking at yet. Probably getting closer. It's probably this local range here. Let's see. It's probably gonna be hard to find the exact levels, but I'm sure at some point that was a value area low POC. But anyway, let's continue on here. But yeah, your POC is in that area. But again, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it. But let's get your eyes on some credit, Frankie. Ooh, hey, Nate, Quantum Divergence. Let's go. I'll have to check that out. But let's go ahead and see what we can deduce from the Filecoin chart. So I'm going to pull a little bit of a local volume profile here on this little mini range here. Shout out to Creighton C. Said, Frankie, buddy, what day does it say today is on your iPhone? Oh, God. Am I walking into a trap here? Am I walking into a trap? It says Thursday. It says Thursday. Is that? Hang on. Creighton. Shout out to Creighton C. Says it's Thursday, April 6th. I don't know. What day does it say today is on your phone? Friday. I mean, Thursday. Yeah. Creighton C, fill me in. I'm lost, bro. Shout out to Creighton. Is this a magic trick? Yo, shout out to Brad. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. When Filecoin to $100? 15 minutes, I think. They're about to launch it up to $100. Yo, what is going on? Let's see. I got some Filecoin. I'm confused. Billy's birthday? Hey, Frankie, buy Tony D a coffee. Shout out to Biomex. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. But anyway, continuing on here. Yeah, taking a look at Filecoin. Money flow coming out in your 1 hour. More bearish, right? Probably got a 16-hour red dot either confirmed or printing. You do. You have it printing. Is there a blood diamond? There is not. You have one confirmed all the way back here, but I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. But yeah, I would. Yeah, 16-hour red dot printing with your money flow coming out in the 1 hour is a little bit more bearish in my opinion, but maybe your VWAP can save you there. But let's see. Take a look at your 30-minute. VWAP coming to the upside. Money flow kind of flat there. Yeah, I mean, this is brutal, guys. This is probably the most boring price action I have seen in quite some time. Time traveler confirmed. Doesn't know what day it is. It's Friday, guys. I'm a time traveler. It's Friday in my life. But to you guys, I think it's just Thursday. I'm a day ahead. And just so you guys know, price is still going sideways on Friday. But anyway, I'm here, Frankie. Smash those likes. Let's go. Shout out to Paul Wood. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. But yeah, on Filecoin, guys, again, like just chilling, right? Sitting on top of that POC. Green dot just printed on your 30-minute live. So yeah, maybe you get a little bing bong around here, but you know, we're gonna have to look at some more local ranges because price is just not moving. Yeah, I mean, you're at the bottom of this local volume profile. Maybe you get a move up to your value area high, your local value area high coming in right here at about 562. Your POC coming in at 557, and then your value area low coming in about a cent underneath that. So maybe, just maybe, you can get a move back up to your value area high. But again, taking a look at these medium time frames with that 16-hour red dot with your 1 hour money flow crossover into the red, this would potentially indicate a further move to the downside, right? So I'm going to come in here, do the same thing. 16-hour red dot. 16-hour red dot. Shout out to Tony. Thank you for that, bro. When pre-send, let's go. 16-hour red dot with the 1 hour money flow crossover into the red dump. There we go. We'll see if that plays out. But that's kind of the bearish case there. Is that money flow crossing over into the red with your 16-hour red dot? Your 12-hour red dot is confirmed. 10-hour rolling back up. It looks sideways to me, guys. It looks sideways. You may just kind of continue this bing bong up and down within this range for Filecoin. Super, super boring. All right, let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Bada boom. Let me scroll up here. Definitely Billy's birthday. Let's go. Bada boom. But yeah, guys, I think that's all the time I got for today. Like I said, I am gonna try to hop out of here a little bit early today. But let's go ahead and how many likes do we have right now? How many likes? 376 likes, guys. If you run it up to 420 likes, we will spin that wheel 10 times. Go ahead and smash that like button if you have not already. Hey, look, you guys are on TV. Bing bong. But yeah, let's go ahead and start spinning that dang wheel of pain and pleasure. All right, let's do it. All right, wheel. And we're live. And we're live. Let's go. Shout out to Flat Smack in the chat. Let's go. Let's do, let's see. All right, let's go. Hey, yo, what's up? Jonah Lang in the house. Let's go. Paul Wood says confirmed green dot. That goes nowhere. Yeah, absolutely. That's probably what is going to happen. Let's go. Push that like button. Don't hit it. Don't smash it. Just push it. Pick me. Shout out to Big Rad. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. And guys, don't forget, maybe I can pull it up here. Don't forget, guys, the channel is now sponsored by Presend. If you guys don't know what Presend is, it's an awesome Chrome extension that helps you helps back you up when you're sending your crypto. Obviously, there are hundreds of blockchains, and sometimes if you send money from one chain to another chain and it's not compatible, you're going to lose your money forever. If you get your address one character off, you're going to lose all your money forever. Now, this has never happened to me, but I do hate double checking, and it is such a pain in the rump that I do not like doing it. And with this easy Chrome extension, they will run those double checks in the background for you, so you don't have to even worry about it. If you try to send from one chain to an uncompatible chain, or you mess up your address, the transaction simply will not go through, keeping you protected and stopping you from accidentally losing your money. Just a little bit of peace of mind. So check out presend.io, and thanks to Presend for sponsoring the channel. And with that being said, now let's go ahead and spin that wheel, because I am running out of time. I got to run through these real quick. So here we go. What do we got? Did we hit our likes? Did we hit the, oh God, it's on 4. It's on 4. We got 416. If we get them by the time we're done spinning the wheel, I will go ahead and drop. Almost there, baby. Almost there. Let's see. Never pull out to the wrong wallet too early again with Presend. Shout out to Nate. I wish I read that before I said it out loud. All right, continuing on here. Let's go. Crypto Crabman says, saucy, baby, saucy. Let's go. Frankie, what pre-recorded video will be the giveaway? Did we, what videos? Mods. They know. Listen to them. Don't listen to me. Today's episode is not brought to you by Michelle Obama's new book, The Light We Carry. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But anyway, today's episode is not brought to you by Rosewood. All right, let's go. Hey, yo, family friendly, Frankie. Come on. Yeah, somebody got to call the cops on Nate. Somebody call the cops on Nate. I don't know. I'm just reading chat. Sometimes I walk right into it. But let's go ahead and get another spin in here, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Jonah. Somebody's got to keep this place clean. Leave it to Jonah. Let's go. Shout out to Jonah Lang. Let's get it. How you doing, bro? Let's see. @mods video. Got it. Shout out to Creighton. All right. Let's see. What is that? I think that's good. I think that was 5. There we go. Bada boom. Oh, hey. Well, we got 430. Let's go. When someone sends to the wrong address, someone's got to own that address, right? Anyone ever receive free crypto? No, I've been accidentally Venmo'd before. Someone sent me 3. Shout out to Nate. It's okay, Nate. It's okay. I didn't actually call the cops. Just a tip. Dave probably told everybody this. Every time I say I'm calling the cops on people, I don't actually call them. FBI. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. Carl from the Moon claims we have a $2,400 target. $2,400 for Bitcoin? That's wild. That's wild. Okay, let's go ahead and how many we got? We got 10 plus 5, so we got to get 15 spins in here. Let's go. But yeah, Bubba's, shout out to Bubba's Crypto. What's going on, man? But yeah, I guess somebody's got to get it, right? Somebody's got to get the crypto. But I've got an accidentally Venmo'd like $350. And then I just sent it back to the guy, and I wrote on the note, good people do exist. And I just sent it back to him. It's just like, I would be so pissed. It was for concert tickets too. So like, I don't know. I never use Venmo. I just happened to use it that one day. And so who knows when that guy sent it to me. But I hope it didn't mess up his whole concert, because he might've like sent the money that someone had to buy the ticket with, and then they didn't have the money to buy the ticket. These are the things I think of, guys. All right, let's see. SWAT some friends. They love it. Yeah, right. Like I'm just out here swatting the community. All right, let's see. Then why do I keep getting swatted? I always tell them Frankie Candles probably called. Do they let you go? Are they like, oh, God, that pesky Candles guy? Let's go. Am I the only Nate here? Oh, I'm the only Nate here. Oh, no, guys. We have a Nate. We have a Nate competition. I mean, the Billies, we used to have like a Billy competition. We had XRP Shill Billy. We had Crypto Billy, obviously. And we had a few Billies in here. Billies are showing out. I'm the only cotton asher here. You definitely are the only cotton asher. I don't even know how to say that name. Most of the time, just a few bruises. Okay, Dave, I'm glad they don't hurt you. That's good to know. That's good to know. We don't want them hurting anybody. Let's see. Concert tickets. Yeah, right. I missed this stream. I fell asleep after work. Apple's up north. No problem. I'm actually ending a little bit early tonight. We've only been going for about an hour and a half. I got some stuff to do, so I'm just jumping out 30 minutes early. So Apple's up north. I will tell you this. Not too much not too much going on here. So I'll be honest, you didn't miss any I mean, you missed a fun stream, but you know, it wasn't the same without you, and you didn't miss anything too important here cuz Bitcoin's just still doing the same thing it was doing yesterday and the day before 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 and the day before. So, shout out to you. Let's see. Don't have rent? Come on, Frankie, I need you. Let's go. Shout out to Chris. Let's get it. Yeah, there used to be a bunch. Yeah, Billy's like, used to be a bunch. Shout out to Crypto Billy. He got rid of them all on his birthday. He said, listen, there's only one Billy around here. And then Billy just banned them all. I'm just kidding, guys. But here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 giveaways. That's for the mods. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. And Bubba's Crypto says, any other Bubbas show up? They get a trip to the train station. Let's go. I'm going to miss out on Fun Frankie Friday Live. Crypto Crabman, no problem, bro. It will be rewatchable. And maybe I will even, I don't know what I was going to say. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for spending your precious time with us here to do some TA, even though Bitcoin is not doing anything. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Hey, shout out to the guy who said I was on steroids. Let's go. Let's go. I was feeling a little big. I've been to the gym twice in the past 2 weeks. That's once a week, guys. You know that's all you got to do to get huge. And clearly, the protein is paying off. I'm just kidding, guys. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to my boy DZ. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing!
Tyler Ramos.
Bitcoin move? What day is it? Oh my God, it's Saturday. Has Bitcoin move? Bitcoin's still side. Are we live? I'm still oh God. Wait, is it? Oh no, it's still Friday. I know I'm a time traveler. It's still Billy's birthday. Happy birthday, Billy. Shout out to Billy. I forgot to say happy birthday on that outro, bro. Shout out to Crypto Billy, guys. Hit him with a happy birthday on the way out. And Crypto Billy, bro, Mrs. Candles just wanted to wave for your birthday. You guys know Mrs. Candles will not show her face on camera, but she does love you, Billy. And she does just want to give you a wave. She just does want to give you a little wave for your birthday. Go ahead, Mrs. Candles. You're going to have to come closer. Okay, your face isn't going to be on camera. Just move. It's your hand. Oh, there you go. Okay. Happy birthday, Billy. Happy birthday. I love you. All right, Mrs. Candles. Okay, all right. Stop waving. What do you got a crush on him? Come on. Anyway, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream, guys. Happy birthday to Crypto Billy. For real, man. I love you to death, bro. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. Happy birthday to you. And from one candle man to another candle man, happy birthday and many, many, many healthy, happy more. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.